guys. Hello. A very lovely day to you all. This is me, Madam Splendor of Splendor Beauty Palace and Events. I'm here today to talk about living with people successfully. How you can relate with people successfully. If you look around you, you see that we have different kind of persons. We have those ones who relating with them is very easy. People who are easygoing. Let me use that word. Now, we also have another category of people who are not that easygoing, and I will not also term them difficult. Why? Because when they see reasons why they should agree to what you are saying, they will say yes to it. And we also have another group, the third group, that we can term as being difficult. Now, I will pick them one after the other. Now, because somebody is easygoing, we can say that person is the type that always wants peace. Let me use that word. There are some persons who are peace lovers. You know, the Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers. There are people who are peacemakers. Now, peacemakers, they don't want trouble. So instead of some trouble to come out from a particular thing, even if they were the one that was actually right, they will not claim being right. They will just say, it's okay. Okay, let me take for an example. There are some persons who, for example, when you match them, you don't necessarily need to tell them, I'm sorry first, before they will forgive you. Now, even when you tell them, I'm sorry, they'll say, oh, it's okay, no problem. They don't take it to heart. They don't see any reason why they should be angry with that person, because they know very well that it could have happened to any other person outside them. Now, the second group of persons, let's say this same thing happened, you match them. They want you to tell them sorry. I don't know if you have seen people like that. Yes. So, if you don't tell them sorry, they will not be happy with you. But the moment you tell them sorry, it's okay, no problem. They'll let it go. Then the third group that I term difficult, if you mistakenly match them, and you even tell them sorry, they don't agree. In fact, as you even match them, before you even say sorry, they will match you back. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Now, how do you relate with such person? What I'm going to be focusing on today is the third group. Because like I said, the first group is very easy. Even if you don't tell them sorry, they just let it go. No problem. The second group also is not that difficult, because the moment you just say, I'm sorry, now it's okay. No wahala. People are back to terms. Now, the third group, that by the time you match them, they match you back. How do you relate with such persons? You know, on a daily basis in our life, you cannot live life without coming across such persons. How do you relate to them? Now, for that person who you know very well that is difficult, I tell people, I say, relate with them according to their peculiarity. What do I mean? There's a way you relate to such a person that with time, the person will understand you better. With time, you see that person who is extremely or very, very difficult. You see the person loosening up. Now, what do I mean? Initially, okay, let's say, for example, you match the person and the person matches you back. You don't need to match back or you become angry with the person. No. The next day, you'll be so surprised that if the person is your neighbor, when you come out of the house, even to say good morning, the person will not greet you. Greet the person first. Some people say this woman, it's not easy. It's not, I understand. It's very difficult, yes. Everybody has that tendency of, when you do me, I do you. You say, do me, I do you. God not the first. No. The level I am now, I've gotten to the level where you don't just pay back evil with evil. Let's assume somebody stole from you, and you think the right way to approach it is, I know the person that stole from me, I should also go and steal from the person. No. Let love lead. You don't steal from that person back. You let the person know that why did you do this? This thing you did is not good. And you won't have done that now. And hear the person out. Gradually, the person will feel free with you. Gradually, I'm not saying hardened criminals, though. Person that it only take the grace of God for them to change. But what we are saying is on our daily walk with people, how do we relate to them? Everybody cannot be an enemy to you. Because there are places where unavoidably you must relate to people well. Let's say where you are working. If somebody annoys you and you decide to start keeping any meeting, how will the company grow? How will the business grow? Let's say assume there's something both of you are supposed to do together. So this person will be keeping grudges, the other person will be keeping grudges. No, it is not done. So that is why I'm bringing in this today. So no matter how difficult people are, try to study them, look at them very, very well. Me that I'm speaking, I will not tell you that I'm a difficult or I'm an easygoing person, but I've met with this kind of persons in life. I've met with some persons who are very difficult. Even when you try to please them, it's as if you are not doing anything. Now, there's a saying that when you are dining with the devil, what do? You use a long spoon. So, relate to the person mutually, but you know what? You be careful. You be careful with such persons. Let's take for an instance again. Somebody who has declared him or herself your enemy. You know very well that this person does not just like anything about you. Now, you don't force yourself on them. But don't keep an enmity with them. Don't keep enmity with them, because when you keep enmity with them, there's this burden in your heart. You will not be happy. You will not be free. You'll be causing yourself problem. Still relate to them, but you'll be what? You'll be careful. Careful about when you are eating. You don't just go to the person's house and they serve you food and you start eating. No. You'll be very, very careful. You apply wisdom. But your normal day-to-day life, when you come across the person in a particular place, relate to the person well, so that whatsoever thing that you are doing within, for example, maybe in a company or in a business place with that person, so that the work will move on smoothly. So I'm going to be leaving this with us. Subsequently, we'll come up with more series on how to relate with people who we term as being difficult. Okay? So this is from me to you signing out. See you next time. Bye.